Hey, church. Welcome to day 16 of our 21-day fast. Our devotion today is Singing into the Future. I'm Pastor Sarah, and I'm going to be reading Psalm 89, verse 1. It says, I will sing of the Lord's great love forever. With my mouth, I will make your faithfulness known through all generations. The first thing I think of when I read this verse is that our God is a God of forever. In Revelation 22, Jesus had said, I am the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end. Now, Jesus isn't saying he has a beginning or end, but that he's our beginning and end. He doesn't have a start and a finish. God always was and always is and always will be. He is a God of forever, unending. And his great love is also forever. So the psalmist writes, I will sing of the Lord's great love forever because his love goes on forever. Specifically in this psalm, the author is writing about how God had showed his great love to David and that he never failed in that, to all his descendants, that he continued to show his great love. And Jesus was the one that he had promised to David that it would be his descendant that would rule forever. And Jesus in John 3:16 says, who loved the world, that he gave his one and only son, that whoever would believe in him would not perish or die, but would have everlasting life. That summarizes God's great forever love for all people. The next thing I think of when I read Psalm 89 is about God's faithfulness. It says, I will make your faithfulness known through all generations. So in the psalm, we're talking about singing, and some people love to sing out loud. I love to sing. Some people love to sing out loud, and some people love to sing in their hearts and don't like to sing out loud so much. And God is still really pleased with that. But it says, with my mouth, I will make your faithfulness known. So even if you don't sing out loud, proclaim with your words that God is faithful. He has always been a faithful God. From Genesis, he was faithful that his word remained true to Adam and to Eve when he said, don't eat from the tree because this will be a consequence. They did, and that consequence happened. And then he also said in his faithfulness, I will bring someone to rescue you again, a sign of Jesus coming in the future. And he kept his word. He is always faithful to what he says. Even when we are not faithful, he is faithful to us. In this time of prayer and fasting, ask yourself, how faithful have I been to the Lord? And then how faithful has he been to me? Even when I have fallen short, he has been a faithful God to me. So the last thing I think of is, what is your testimony of God's faithfulness? Who can you share in this 21-day fast? Who can you share with and say, you know what, I just want to share with you that God has been so faithful. He has shown his love to me so much, and let me tell you how. As you reflect in your personal time on his love and faithfulness, make sure you use your mouth to go out and proclaim that to all generations. Make sure that your family knows how good God has been to you in your youth and how good he's been to you now, so that they can tell stories of God's faithfulness to their children. Church, thank you so much for joining me again today, and have a blessed rest of your day.